Hey there YouTube, this is Baker's Bake here with another gameplay slash feedback video, and this week we'll be looking at the FIFA 16 demo, which, to make a long story short, I actually did not realize that there would be a FIFA 16 demo or beta until, last week I believe is when it came out. I'm not exactly sure, but I was looking on Twitter, I saw people posting videos of it and talking about it, and I was shocked. I immediately freaked out and hopped on my Xbox and downloaded because I love FIFA, I love the new FIFAs. And I had given away my 360 in order to get an Xbox One, and then so I haven't played. I've always had FIFA on the 360, and so I haven't played FIFA for months. And so when I saw this, I immediately downloaded it. I was so happy that it was free. I have the game pre-ordered, but this was like I think this was like an open thing, and I've been looking forward to this game for a long time. As I was talking about, it's been about a couple months since I gave away my 360 and got an Xbox One, and overall, I've just been looking forward to the better graphics on the Xbox One compared to the 360. And when I saw the commercials, they always have Messi in the commercials, and how they always talk about the gameplay is beautiful, so that this game looked great just from the commercials. And I've been a FIFA fan since FIFA 12, and I've been able to see it slowly get better and better, and I've just been always so jealous that I've been on the 360. Like, I want to say FIFA 14 was actually on the Xbox One. Definitely FIFA 15 was. And I've always had it on the 360, and so I've been looking forward to having it on the Xbox One, which I will actually be able to now. So this is FIFA 16 will actually be my first FIFA on the a next gen console, the Xbox One. Now, for the features that I liked, one of my favorite things due to having on the Xbox One was the improvement of graphics, and it is so much better than the 360. I believe these graphics are similar to what was in FIFA 15 on the Xbox One. On the 360, these are completely different. I had no idea that this game looks so good on a next gen console, that much different. And something else I really enjoyed was just I noticed a difference in the control of the passes, which is something that I believe that most FIFA fans they this is a part of the game that is very annoying, is whenever you see a play that you can make, like a certain pass that will potentially end up in a goal, or like a fast break, but it passes to the wrong player, or it goes out of bounds or something like that, doesn't go the right distance. Example is like with chip passes, like LB and Y on the Xbox One controller. A lot of times in the old games, those used to just like the control of that. There really wasn't control of it, but now I feel like I have more control about over the distance and the speed of passes, so it makes it for a much more fluid gameplay, which is what I'm getting into next, is just the overall feel of the game, and how just the speed of it is very nice. I thought FIFA 15 was a very revolutionary game, I guess you could say, for FIFA as far as the fluidity. This kind of carried through. And another great feature that they've advertised on, that FIFA's advertised on the commercials, or and just for the game in general, is the new no touch dribbling feature, which is very nice, especially for Messi is one of my favorite players. You can see that. Big fan of Barcelona. Sorry, Real Madrid fans. I've actually been to Spain, and I went to Madrid. I didn't go to Barcelona, and I like Madrid. It's just they're not my favorite soccer team compared to Barcelona. Guess you can call me a bandwagon. I don't know. They're good, so they helped me win. And also, something that I've really enjoyed is the new celebrations in this game. So they have a new one where you can actually run to the camera, which I believe I have in this gameplay, where I actually run over to the camera. And in general, they give you a lot more time for your celebration, which I think is really nice. In the old games, it used to seem really short, so now you can actually like take a pretty long time to run all the way over to the cameraman. You like go, and it shows you like in the point of view of the camera, so that's a cool feature. And also, I've seen where you can go up to if you have a substitute on the line by chance, you can actually, or I think even I don't know if the ones that are, if they show ones that like computers that are warming up or something like that, but I've seen where you can run up to subs or something like that, and you can celebrate with them. And then I've seen videos where they have new ones as well. They still have the classic ones, where I like the one where you're on the Xbox One controller, it's LB and X, and you just do like a belly flop basically. So that one's cool. And this feature was something that actually surprised me because of the fact the women's teams being on this game. The fact that it didn't come out until just now was actually the surprising part. Like you would have thought they would have had it by maybe 4 years ago, or at least by FIFA 15 with the rise in women's national teams especially. Um, but I guess they finally came to their senses and decided to put thing for it, because like my little sister, she loves to play this game, but she's always said that she wishes that they had women's teams, so she's looking forward to that too. And the new drills before the games are actually they have I want to say at least three new ones. They have this one where you can shoot in the four corners of the goal. They have one where you do keep away from the goalie, and or not the goalie, the defense, where you're just like in a square, which is actually, I've played soccer before, so they actually do one where you just centered in a square and you're just trying to get the ball from the people on offense. And then they have a new dribbling course. Like I think they've always had that, but that that's actually something that's really nice to get the actual skills down at the game, because that's really fundamental in being good at the game. And this is the last thing I have for things I liked was the new comments from the commentators. And I think that the commentators, I may be wrong, but I feel like they're different people. I don't even know if they're I feel like they're real recordings. I guess they could be computerized, but I'm pretty sure that they're real, and then they just use the computer to decide when each comment's selected. But there are definitely a lot more new like stats and whatnot. And then something I've never really liked about FIFA games is sometimes the commentators are mean to me. It hurts my feelings. So, but I'm just kidding. But sometimes it gets annoying whenever they're like saying things that aren't necessarily right or something like that. They're sometimes the comments are completely false. Like you'll win the ball, and then they'll say that it was a bad pass from one of your players, or sometimes it like has like little glitches like that. I can't think of any specific examples besides that. I just know there are times where the commentators are completely wrong. And then going on to things I didn't like, there weren't that many of them, considering I'm a huge fan of the FIFA series. But in general, the computer did, since this is the demo was just, you were only able to play against computers, I believe. I don't think they had any online gameplay that you could do against like other people. But the computers, they seem to play keep away way too much. Almost, I guess they're trying to make it realistic how certain teams, especially like I think ones in England, I want to say they do, where they work from the back, and then they're just like passing like to the goalie, and then they'll pass forward, then they'll pass back to the goalie, and it gets really annoying because I'm a ball chaser, I try to just maintain possession, but that was something that I was able to adjust to. It wasn't like completely annoying. It's just like every now and then it just would get on my nerves. And also the women, I mean, this may sound bad, but they appeared to be slower than the men. But because I played one game, and they're good with against. I was only able to play against other women in the demo. I'm not sure if in the gameplay or in the full game if you'll be able to do a men's team versus a women's team. I'm not sure about that. So we'll have to see if in a men versus women game if the men have an advantage. If so, that would be completely unfair. I'm actually looking forward to doing like a woman dream team series where I take some maybe unknown women's national team all the way, and like or if I can play against men or men's teams, so I can like play online and like beat people with like some random women's national team that doesn't have the best like players, and that'd be really funny to do that to other people. But I'm not exactly sure if they're slower or worse. We'll have to see. And overall, I did enjoy this demo very much. I am super excited to bring you guys more FIFA 16 content once it comes out on September 22nd. To end this video, I actually do have some nice goals from some gameplay on beginner mode. I just, decided to play another game and mess around, and the beginner mode is, compare. I think the gameplay that I was showing you was on world class mode, not on legendary. I think that legendary is the hardest and world class is the second hardest. And I was surprised I actually ended up getting the win because usually I end up losing like one or 2-0. But actually, I think I got pretty lucky in this gameplay. To be honest, the other team had a lot of shots and that my goalie saved or they barely missed. Um, but yeah, at the end I just decided to do some fun goals just to show like the cool goals that are possible in this game. Um, and with that, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with not only my videos but also the videos from Boom and Adam Defy, since there's 3 of us in this channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoy the goals at the end of the video, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Thanks.
Score! Big deflection by the defender there, and the goal will stand. He's looking at that deflection. Of course, defenders do get attracted to the ball. It might have been better just letting it go.
Yeah, there's an argument to say that. I think the goalkeeper behind him is actually getting that point across now.
Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. Looking for Iniesta. Got his shot off now, and it's in the net for the goal. Well, no shots at all so far for Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Well, you get the feeling we could be here till midnight.
Oh, that's superb! Not often, Alan, do you see one man have one half like he's had.
On top of his...
The shot's up! Oh, that's a fantastic goal! We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. Shot's up! And that's a goal for Barcelona. We see so often the impact of substitutes. We're going to see chips. Oh, that's a fantastic goal. Goes for goal! Hat-trick. Goal number 3 here. And it's a perfect day for the player. Well, no wonder he's wheeling away in a super celebration. Hat-trick is a fantastic experience. That's good support play from his teammates. He's got his shot off now. It's his 3rd goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. Very weak challenge. It's a goal for Barcelona. There's a...